Hi everyone, it's Cindy. Welcome back to Studioloo. I am here today with an exciting flip through for you of my design team project for the Junk Journal Studios Spring Blooms kits. I have linked down below in the description box all of the related kits that I used to make this journal. It turned out really lovely and I used a lot of the kits. So the way the kits are organized, there is like a journal page kit, an ephemera and envelopes kit, a fussy cuts kit, and then words. I may be missing some of those things, but anyways, I have a couple of videos where I talk about it and you can watch me as I go on my process making this journal. But today is all about the flip through. So this is a nice, chunky, lovely in the hands kind of journal. If you're seeing this video, that means it is in my Etsy shop, and I will jump right into it. So the tie is made from my own handmade shabby jelly roll. It's this fun lace and fabric. It's a tutorial that I teach on my Patreon account. So the cover, if you missed the video, I integrated using the ephemera from the kit by printing it on in reverse on this fabric that comes in printable sheets. So all these pieces that you see here that are like little focal points, including that little stamp there, these are all from the ephemera kit. The way that I made the cover is from my shabby jelly roll laid down as a surface for slow stitching. I did some fun slow stitching on here as well. Then I'll show you inside the journal what it looks like. So let me hold the pages together. This is 4 signatures. So I added this nice big fabric pocket all the way across at the bottom here in these fun, again, spring and shabby kind of colors. I added more of those printed cutouts as well as a piece of just coordinating fabric in little patches on the pockets. So it's very nice. Then the backing is this beautiful kind of springy floral organza fabric that was from a vintage dress. And this big pocket holds onto this large journal card that I made some time ago. It's like a spring fairy. It has lots of things going on. It has some shiny paper. It's got this little fairy here. It's a nice padded, it was made from actually a leather planner cover. I did this as part of a challenge. I can't even remember now. And then the back has my cabbage dyed paper on it. So it's a nice big journal card. You could actually also use it, the back of it, as like a journaling board. Like it's not as hard as a journaling board, but it would certainly serve as one. So that just tucks in the front. It's a nice big journal card to kind of get your spring journal start here. Then we jump into the first signature with this beautiful page from the Junk Journal Studio. And I've printed the backs also with her coordinating pages. There's another kit, actually, I forgot to mention, and that's the coordinating pages. So she has like main journal pages and then pages that coordinate with the main pages that you can use as backgrounds or additional journal pages. This is some fun vintage pink ledger paper. This fussy cut is from the kit, as is this page, both sides. This is some of my hand-dyed printed paper, hand-dyed paper with this fun printing on it of a doily, and it has one of the labels from the kit up there. This has a fractal pattern on it. It's part of the new papers that I've been dyeing with my husband. And this is another beautiful page from the kit, as is the back and the pocket. And then you pull this out, and it's actually some old nature notebook, and I added one of the bunnies from the kit on there, and some fun pink embroidery floss in a bow up top for this nice tall journal card. This is from like a botanical book. Some of my hand-dyed paper. This little lamb and these bits are from one of my Journal Together kits on my Patreon. This page, front and back, is from the kit. This is just a little piece of collaged fun ephemera to go in here. Little journal card with a vintage invoice from 1935 on the back. This is all from the kit, this pocket and the little stamp there on some of my hand-dyed paper. And this is a little tag that I made for a gardening theme, and it's made from Richard Scarry images and words, and all these little images can pop out like little journal cards, and there's handmade paper from the papertrail.ca on the back. More hand-dyed paper. This is a page and a piece of ephemera, little journal card from the kit, and I added some nice floral fabric at the bottom there. That's a coordinating page. Avocado dyed paper. This is from a flower book. I believe it's called Marshall's Flowers. And more avocado dyed paper. This is a fussy cut on a page from the kit, both sides. So is all of this ephemera. This is all part of the ephemera kit. Another dyed paper. This is a little handmade paper pocket with a fussy cut and a journal card, both from the kit. And the page on the other side with the purple flowers is also from the kit, both sides, as well as these two fussy cuts. I added these onto a pink CD envelope. This flips up. This is from the kit, so is that. Then I have this floral pocket down here, and this journal card is collaged with elements from the fussy cuts from the kit. And that tucks in there. And then inside that pocket, above the CD envelope, we have this little journal card. It's an image from my Journal Together kit on Patreon. This is some of my hand-dyed paper and a nice little botanical vintage image. This pocket and page are from the kit, and they hold on to this lovely local photographer greeting card. I usually pick these up when I go to, art and craft shows and you have a photographer selling cards. It's nice to pick up their cards. This is a page from the kit. This is some of my fractal dyed lace paper. 2 pages from the kit. This is a fabric flip on some of that pink ledger. A little fairy from the kit. These, all of this is from different parts of the kit, except for the collaging in the background, but the words, the fussy cuts, the paper, the ephemera. A double spread here, also from the beautiful kit. Some purple dyed paper. It's a calendar page. This is 49 in market paper. More of my hand dyed paper. This is a P.B. Shelley verse from an old book, I believe called The Meadows, A Guide to the Seasons. Her steps paved with green, the downward ravine which slopes to the western gleams, and gliding and springing she went, ever singing. In murmurs as soft as sleep, the earth seemed to love her, and heaven smiled above her as she lingered towards the deep. And on the other side, it says, "It is not always May. The sun is bright, the air is clear, the darting swallows soar and sing, and from the stately elms I hear the bluebird prophesying spring. So blue yon winding river flows, it seems an outlet from the sky, where waiting till the west wind blows, the freighted clouds at anchor lie. All things are new, the buds, the leaves, that gild the elm tree's nodding crest, and even the nest beneath the eaves, there are no birds in last year's nest. All things rejoice in youth and love, the fullness of their first delight, and learn the soft heavens above, the melting tenderness of night." This is another page from the kit, as well as this little fussy cut. More of the kit. Same. This is some of my hand-dyed agate paper, and this little ticket wraps around is from the kit. This pocket and the ephemera inside is all from the kit. And then behind it, I left this little open pocket as a little tuck spot. That's a page from the kit. These are fussy cuts that I added to a contract score pad. I love the little lamb that's in this kit. It's so cute. Label and page both from the kit, and then a green and a yellow paper. Pansies and this page are both from the kit. Here I've stitched on a fabric pocket and added a little label from the kit on that fabric. And this is all from the kit as well, as this little pocket over here. And inside I've collaged with the fussy cuts from the kit on this fun paper for this nice tall tag. And this little cutout here is from the kit. This is some of my eco-printed paper. You can see leaves there. It's also like wrinkly and fun. This was from like a garden book, and I loved these cows here in this garden. And it's just got gardens on it, which is great for spring. And then you see the peeking of an envelope over here. So this is like, you know, a bill envelope with the solo window. And all these bits that are on the front of the collage are from the kit, as well as the thing that's peeking out. So you lift that up, and there is a little tuck here that I made from elements of the kit, little pocket. And then this is like a little notepad that I made. This is a medallion from the kit, and then this is a botanical, like a vintage botanical page. Then I added handmade paper. There are 4 sheets behind there, and it's stapled together for like a little notebook that pops up there. And then let me move the journal down so you can see the back of this. Okay, and then I'll pull from it what I have inside, which is a fun journal tag of different elements from the kit that have been collaged on that fun piece of paper with a nice top there. And that just slides on in here so that again you get that little daffodil girl peeking out. And then over here, this was from a greeting card. Springtime promises hope and love, warm Easter breezes, and blue skies above. Springtime promises beauty to share, the magical gift of new life everywhere. This is another page from the kit. This little clip here, it looks like a little hanger. That's what clips this to the page. And it just reminded me of like spring. You get to hang your laundry on the line outside. And so, yeah, I like the little hanger. This is a page from the kit. Yellow page with a fussy cuts. Both of them are from the kit. All of these are from the kit as well. More of my dyed paper. Another page from the kit. A couple of them actually, as well as all this ephemera. This is another of those beautiful spring pages from that book of seasons. This is about forget-me-nots. This is Weird Law Hill. Some of my fractally dyed paper. Little hummingbird here from the kit on the 49 and Market paper. And all these purple goodies are from the kit. They go nicely with my hand-dyed paper. And over here, this little stitched on doily. On this side, it's fabric with some freeform stitching and a butterfly, all from the kit, including the page. And over here, I have an actual fabric doily that I've stitched down just for a nice piece of kind of tactile, you know, touch. This is a page from the kit, some little aqua colored ledger. Another page from that Meadows Seasons book. And this is all elements of the kit. This is from a vintage botanicals book. Good little journal card to write on both sides around those flowers. This is from the kit, as are all these elements here. A little frog. This is a bunny tag that fits inside the pocket. The pocket at the back has been left open at one side. You also can see some clovery leaves back there. That's a fussy cut from the kit. This is all collaged from the kit. And I've added an eyelet here with some fabric. Just a botanical book page and some of my dyed paper. This blue paper here is from a paper bag, and this is one of my paper and lace clusters. Over here we have like a little mini fabric flip with a couple of the eggs from the kit, as well as this little glue down. And then we have a fun handmade paper with little, the smallest little florals in this paper and leaves, and some collage bits from the kit on one of the pages from the journal part of the kit, the journaling pages. This is a coordinating page that I added fussy cuts to make this nice journal tag. These are both from the spring kit, hand-dyed paper. This is from a vintage botanical book. This is a vintage card pack of these cards. It's got gold around it. These are some of my favorite vintage playing cards. And then this is a collage tag. Just goes in here. More of my dyed paper. It's kind of a sherbety color with some fractal and doily down at the bottom. And then this is from a garden book. We have like lilac over here. And this is says From To a Friend Planting by John Scott, 1730 to 1783. Proceed, my friend, pursue thy healthful toil, dispose thy ground, and meliorate thy soil. Range thy young plants in walks or clumps or bowers, diffuse o'er sunny banks thy fragrant flowers. And while the new creation round the springs, enjoy unchecked the guiltless bliss it brings. Sorry, I kind of flubbed that up. I got all flummoxed. And then this is a lovely spread from the kit for the middle page. From Flora Ceres and Pomona, into your garden you can walk, and with each plant and flower talk, view all their glories from each one, raise some rare meditation. Recount their natures, tell which are virtuous like you as well as fair. John Ray, 1681. More of my dyed papers and vintage botanical dyed paper with a little bit from the kit. Little bird on a page from the kit. Another bird and little postcard back from the kit with this green pocket on this paper bag. This side we have this large robin here. When up aloft I fly and fly, I see in pools the shining sky, and a happy bird am I. Collage tag in this little bit from the kit. Also from the kit on hand-dyed paper. More of Marshall's flowers. Another page from the kit. And a page from that book about seasons. Fussy cuts from the kit. That aqua ledger again. All pages from the kit, as well as a fussy cut on my purple dyed paper. Another medallion there, and more of these are sea anemones, more of Marshall's flowers, star anemones. This is some of my hand dyed paper. It's very lovely. It's got this fine glittery sparkle to it. And this is another pocket from the kit on a page. And then this also is from the kit. It's a little ladies calendar 1888 and Hoyt's German Cologne, a little folding booklet with this tag that I made, also from a vintage card box. And you see the little birds there. Has a lovely shade of gold that I think just kind of pops with that yellow. Another page from the kit and some of my dyed paper. This is like a watery scene, a couple fussy cuts from the kit, and this beautiful Easter egg. And then this little moose journal card that has some fabric stitched up there, because we all need a spring moose. This is actually an illustrated book from Japan. This is some fun, like paper, handmade paper. Some vintage graph paper with a rose at the bottom and a butterfly on the back from the kit. Just green polka dot paper. And then I've used lots. This is all like elements from the kit. So all this ephemera. The only thing that isn't is this tag. So this is a triple stacking pocket that comes in the ephemera kit. So at the back I've added this journal tag to just go with the nice pinky kind of tones of the page behind. And then the pocket itself is all kind of green tones. So in the second pocket, I've added a moth there that I cut out from a vintage field guide. And this is the envelope that's in the second pocket. And inside of it, we have this fun, this little frog, he laughed and was glad, this little bit from the kit. It's a journal card inside of there. And that pops in here. And then just a couple more little journal cards in here. And then more collaging with all the beautiful labels and things. That's one of the nice things about the Junk Journal Studio is she makes these kits that are just, they're all things, right? She literally calls them like all things this or that. And like they really are, because you can really work with them. This is some of my dyed paper. This is a page from the kit and one of my botanical envelopes. And inside of it are a whole bunch of little bits and bobs to play with from the kit. All the like little fussy cuts, labels, things that if you want to add into this journal or another journal, you can. And this is just paper clipped on. We have this pretty white and pink butterfly on the back of the green polka dot paper. More of that vintage graph paper and the handmade paper. more of this Japanese illustrated children's book. It's so beautiful. It's like all these little linear drawings, and there's two little bunnies on this little meadow bank there. And then they're over here too, hopping around. A little egg from the kit on my dyed paper. Another page, and this element over here, this pocket, is from the kit. It's on my hand-dyed paper. This is a collage tag that I made. It has a verse on the back from Henry Wadsworth Longfellow. Kind hearts are the garden, kind thoughts are the roots, kind words are the flowers, kind deeds are the fruits. Take care of the gardens and keep them from weeds. Fill them with flowers, kind words and kind deeds. And over here we have another pocket from the kit on my hand-dyed paper. It's got some shimmer on there. And this is a little tag with this bee, these beautiful flowers. And then in this little tuck spot, we have this little vintage faux 1873 soap and candle factory invoice that's been folded into a triangle to just fit on in here. And that just pops in this pocket. And then more of Marshall's flowers, more of my hand-dyed paper, and the last page is a beautiful one from the kit. Then over here in this pocket, I've included a couple more fun springy tags that are collaged. And then the whole thing is done. We've got through that whole journal. So this is a nice, big, lovely journal. And if you're seeing this video, that means I have posted it in my shop. So it will be ready to go. I gave you lots and lots of this in case you want this journal to grow. It can. So there's lots of wraparound kind of extra fabric there. So I hope you enjoyed this lovely journal, this beautiful kit. I will link down below all of the Junk Journal Studio kits that I used to make this beautiful journal, and also check out the other make videos that I made. And until next time, I'll talk to you. Have a great day. Bye for now.